Alright, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, MLG Kid, I see you. We're back with the Monolocke that I'm still going to beat. I'm going to beat this Monolocke. It will happen, and I think I should have more time to do it now because we finished the DLC of Legends ZA. Because, you know, I had to hop on that. But yeah, I don't remember exactly what we were doing, so I took a second before stream to kind of get familiar with what happened. We are heading to the second gym, which I do have level caps pulled up this time. And this was our team going into it. We took Frostlass out because I think Frostlass was just like a hard hitter. We took Drifloon because Drifloon should evolve soon. I'm probably going to get them up. I think we still have to do the cave. So I think I'm going to get them up to like level 20. Because the level cap's 25. And I just want to be like, you know, very sure. Hi, Namiko. We have Spiritomb here. Because Spiritomb was like our hardest hitter. Probably because it's a single stage. Rotom. I think just for type effectiveness. And then obviously we have Duskull. Because it can't be me without Duskull, you know? And yeah. That's pretty much that. How's everyone doing today? It's my first solo stream of 2026. So I thought it'd be cool if we kind of talked about... I think I went into the museum. If we talked about 2026 and what's in store. Oh, I didn't go into here. At least in terms of all the projects I want to do. I know I said I'm a person who sets goals but doesn't I guess work hard to try and achieve them. I don't know, that makes me sound very lazy, but it's like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not like frustrated if I don't meet a goal because they're just personal goals and you know my feelings change and stuff. 5k subs incoming. I fucking wish. But I did decide my goal for this year was to just do streaming for myself. You know? Oh shit, I should level my Pokemon before we do this. That's my like ultimate personal goal for this year is to just stream stuff for myself. Maybe 19 is better. And not like what I mean by that is like I don't necessarily want to worry about like, oh, like is this going to do good? Like how are people gonna react to this? I see this higher power. Like I don't want to worry about like if a stream series, like a project I want to do is gonna do well among people, among my viewers. Obviously I want you guys to stick around and like what I put out, but I also just want to like I just want to do stuff for me. Like I want to do the things I'm passionate about, and I'm hoping that by doing that, people will see my passion and it will cascade from there and people will like it because I am passionate about it. So that's the ultimate goal before I launch into kind of like what I have planned. Mostly what I have planned is I want to do more Nuzlocks. I do like Nuzlocking a lot. So I want to Nuzlocke more. Mostly what I have in mind for Nuzlocks is I have two, like... Yes, Nuzlocks are fun, Namiko. Yeah. Obviously we're still doing the Monolocke, but I started this last year. I want to do two, like, variants. One will be in a fan game. Super excited for Egg? Yes! That's also gonna happen this year. I'm excited for that too. I obviously most people know about the Egg Lock Cage Lock since we had the forum start last year and we just did a stream yesterday. So that's happening. I want to do two like Nuzlocke variants, one for like a fan game that I think some people should be familiar with the concept of it. But it'll be a Nuzlocke variant in that I think will be hard. I think it'll be hard to do, not gonna lie. Pokemon Clover, I absolutely refuse to do Pokemon Clover, not gonna lie. But so it's not that one. I'm gonna just say that right now. It's not that one. And then I'm gonna do another Nuzlocke variant that I kind of came up with in Pokemon Fire Red. And I want to do it in Fire Red or Leaf Green, I haven't decided, but one of those two. And the reason why I want to do it in those games is because I kind of want to like test run it in an easy to Nuzlocke game. Because I think it could be like really, really hard. I don't know if I want to say what it is yet, but it could be like the way it's structured and like how I've thought of it to be structured is it could be pretty difficult. Oh, hi Mew. So I should probably have my fastest Pokemon out. Please run away. Cool. So that's that, and then I kind of want to do at least two like just like hardcore Nuzlocks, I think, in some D-makes. Because I knew D-makes were a thing, but it kind of came back into my attention recently. Ooh, that's good! I can revive that and see if it's a ghost type. But yeah, so I want to do some D-makes as well. And do like Nuzlocks in them, because I think... Well, one, that's easier to do, especially for like Sword and Shield. Oh, so with like Pokemon Sword as a Gen 3 game? Yes, exactly. Because right now, it's a lot easier... Well, I mean, I guess I do have my Switch hooked up, so I could like stream a Switch game, but it's easier to do the Nuzlocks and stuff in not Switch games. So definitely Sword and Shield I want to do. And I like Alola. If you know me, you know I defend Alola. I'm a Gen 7 defender. I do like the original games. But I don't know if it's gonna come out this year, but there is a D-make of Gen 7 that was announced. I followed the r/ROM hack subreddit, and that's where I found it. Someone announced that they're doing a D-make of Alola called Pokemon Eclipse that kind of takes all 4 games and kind of puts it into one game. So I thought it'd be cool if we did like a Nuzlocke in that, if it came out this year. Maybe there'll be actual good games in Gen 3. That's what I'm wondering. Like, because it's not just, like, the D-makes don't just take, from what I understand, they don't just take the original game and just make it pixel art. They do, like, quality of life improvements and stuff as well. So, I'm very interested. I've heard, it's called Sword and Shield Ultimate, I believe. Or Swish Ultimate, something like that. So, I'll probably do that. And I'm very interested to see what it's like. Yeah. Yeah, so Pokemon Eclipse, if that comes out this year, I will also do like a hardcore in that. Sword and Shield actually worth $60 edition. Pokemon Ruby 2 is also going to come out this year, I think. I have not heard about that. I don't know what that encompasses. Is that supposed to be like a direct sequel of like Ruby? But yeah, I just want to like, that's kind of just what I want to do. I just want to Nuzlocke a lot. For the most part. I know I said last year I wanted to do another stream of Papers, Please speedrun, and I still want to do that. I've just been struggling to find the motivation to actually go and actually do it. Because again, well, for the most part, if I do another stream of it, it's 100%. I know the first stream and only stream I did was supposed to be a practice run, and I ended up submitting that run because it was like a 3rd place run at the time. But the next stream would absolutely just be a practice stream because I would have to practice the new like strat. Because it's a faster strat of getting your family killed off I have to watch the world record video again to kind of see how they're doing it. But it does, like, involve... The way it works, kind of, just to do, like, a brief summary, I guess, is... When in the speedrun, it's faster to kill off your family because then you waste less time having to, get passports at the end for the specific ending that I speedrun to help your family escape Arstotzka. And so you want to kill off your family members, right? So at first it was you would manually uncheck heat and food to make them sick and hungry. But if you do it in a way where instead of having to uncheck the two, you don't make enough money from the first few days where the game will auto uncheck it for you. Because if you ever played the game, you would know the game auto unchecks food and heat if you don't have enough money for it. It will auto uncheck anything you don't have enough money for so that you can stay, like, so that you don't go into debt. So the strat is you don't make enough money so that the game will auto uncheck it for you. Oh dear. I'm gonna hypnosis. Fuck. So that's kind of that. I still want to do one. I've just been having trouble with motivation for that. So if it happens this year, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh my god, this is bad. Yes, Murmur. Ruby 2 is essentially a what if Team Magma 1 scenario. Okay. Do I need a certain good grade to not get fired or something? Well, you can't go into debt. I mean, there's a lot of different endings. Like, you don't want to go into debt. That's an ending, and that's the ending that most people speedrun because it's the easiest. You just totally fuck up the first day and you immediately get that ending. But that's not fun. I like to do ending 18, which is you try to escape Arstotzka with your family. That's the fun ending, so that's the one I want to, like, that's the category I want to speedrun. But that doesn't bring glory to Arstotzka. Yeah. But it's like a fine line of, like, you still have enough money to where you're not going into debt, but you don't have enough money to keep your family members alive. So it becomes more of a balance in that way. Okay. Whew. That Mawile was scary. That Mawile was scary. I did forget for a second that I can use items. I can use items. So, I'm glad we got out of that situation. But yeah, so there was the Papers, Please speedrun. If it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't. We'll see how I feel. And then there is a project I like really want to try and get off the ground. I was planning to do it last year, and it kind of fell through because I didn't have enough people to do it. I have friends. I don't have a lot of friends. Is the thing, and I kind of need more people. But we'll see if it happens this year. I'm not gonna promise anything, but it's a non-Pokemon related project that I need people for, and I really want to do it. I really want to do it. I just need people. It's not Dokapon. I think it'll be really fun. Okay, just because Ominous Wind has 5 PP, I'm gonna get rid of Constrict. Monopoly. No, it's not Monopoly. It's a fun little project involving... I'll say this, I'll give you this. It involves a Mario game. It involves Mario. I think it'll be really cool and fun, but I need people to do it, and I'm gonna try and find people again this year to see if we can do it. I'm trying to see, like, I'm trying to think about when I want to aim it for, like, what my goal is. Just, like, sometime this year. At the earliest, probably early summer is when I want to do it. Ideally. But we'll see. We'll see if I can find people. 100% every Mario Party. That would be torture. I'm running out of games that ruin friendships. Well, I'm not gonna say which Mario game it is. But I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun for the community too, if you guys get, like, really into it as well. I said a fire type, I already forgot exactly which one. Fennekin, right? Mario Kart is also still possible. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I'm not gonna tell. Mario Builder? You mean Mario Maker? But, yeah. I just have to find people. Yeah, that. Like, Mario Maker contest would be crazy. I think people have done that before. That's definitely a mod of the new Soup games that allow you to play with up to 100 people online? Oh my god. Finding people isn't hard, just walk outside. No, the hard part is you have to find people that stay inside, Ghost Trick. I think that's the part you're missing, is I have to find the people that stay inside. Simple, just open doors. Just walk into people's houses, I guess. Oh, hi Callum, I forgot you'd fight this double battle with me. Ah yes, breaking and entering, my favorite pastime. You can do it in Pokemon, so you can do it IRL. Reminds me of Pokemon. Wow, y'all just said like the same thing. That's so funny. This is fine. Whew, level 20. I should have gotten my Pokemon up to level 20. God dang. Luigi to Luigi communication? What does that mean? Ah, fuck you. Fuck you! I miss when you can break and enter in Pokemon. You can't have shit in modern Pokemon. I know, right? I was thinking about that. It's a gif of two Luigis talking to each other? Are you in my Discord? Because you should post that in my Discord so I can see it. I want to see what this is now. Yeah, I was watching another video of someone just kind of shitting on ZA, and every time now when I watch people like enter a wild zone or something, dude, you're kidding! I switched because I was confused and then you immediately confused me. Bruh. Alright, don't hit yourself. But every time now, cause like, he was talking about, there's an NPC in the first wild zone that's like behind a counter and it looks like she's selling stuff, but she doesn't actually sell stuff. And every time I see that now, I just think to the fact that like, standing like 5 feet away, maybe even less, are aggressive bunnelbees that will just attack you on sight. And it's like, I get what they were trying to go for. I feel like the theme there, that I want to be clear, they didn't execute this well. But I think what they were trying to go for with the wild zones in Lumio City kind of thing is kind of a real world-ish parallel to kind of like environmentalism. Because cities not destroy the environment, I feel like that's harsh, but we do we have to like totally re-landscape areas for urban development. And when we do that, we harm, like, we take away a bunch of animals, like, homes and stuff. So they're trying to, like, do that parallel where it's like, we need to make cities more environmentally friendly. And if you have the context of Pokemon, it makes sense. But it's not executed well in the fact that, like, they've shown these Pokemon are dangerous. Like, again, there is a aggressive Bunnelby, like, 5 feet away from this woman at an ice cream stand trying to sell ice cream in a wild zone. Presumably. She doesn't actually do that, but, like, presumably that is what she would be doing based on the framing. Like, she's trying to do this, and she could just get attacked by a Bunnelby, and we don't even know she's capable of, like, defending herself. So when I see that, I just think about, like, how an apt analogy to this situation would be that, you have, like, tigers running around, like, New York City or something. Well, I guess Paris would be the more apt comparison. You just have tigers running around Paris, and instead of Paris, like, the city being like, okay, how do we get rid of these tigers? They're just like, okay, we're gonna designate certain areas for the tigers to be. And you're just shit out of luck if your, like, business, like a cafe or something, is... like, your cafe is in the middle of this wild zone for the tigers. You know? Like, just, I want you, the next time you play Legends EA or see footage of Legends EA and they're in a wild zone and you see, like, an NPC, like, from one of the cafes just, like, standing outside the doors, I want you to imagine there are just tigers running around this wild zone. And just, like, think about how ridiculous that would be. Okay, check general chat. I'm catching up on it now. Luigi to Luigi communication. Wow. That sure is a gif. I thought it would be, like, a dark Luigi or something. Okay. I feel like it's a spin-off of both Autism to Autism communication and She Sells Seashells on the Seashore, which also features a gif of Luigi talking to Luigi. Huh. This NPC that says Moo Milk, you know the one. I do know the one. Birds build houses to... So I say F them birds. Just imagine Lumia City people walking to work and getting jumped by like 20 Bunnelbees. Like they're the White Rabbit from ReZero. I don't know the White Rabbit from ReZero, but that's still a funny image. It doesn't make sense to me either, since the wild zones are not something they wanted to have, but were necessary to do the mega energy of Lumia's tower attracting them. Darth Luigi. Yeah, it's like a weird... I guess I see what you're saying. Like, it's... The environmental, like, message kind of falls flat because it was more of a necessity due to the Pokemon being only coming to the city because they were drawn by the mega energy. I was kind of just, like, drawing parallels to the fact that literally since Gen 1, Pokemon has been all about trying to, not trying to, but, like, the bonds between people and Pokemon, that's been the biggest theme in Pokemon, like, its central theme since Generation 1, since its conception. So, instead of removing the tigers from Paris, it makes more sense from a Pokemon standpoint that the tigers get to have their own little designated areas because we want to coexist with the tigers. So, yeah. That's what I think about now when I see NPCs in a wild area. Like, they're just gonna get jumped by tigers. Alright, who's ready to revive a fossil and see if it's a ghost type? So it's more like a nuke in the Eiffel Tower keeps drawing in tigers, and Blackstone has to keep building cages in the streets so the tigers don't just roam freely and instead have their own area. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. The creator of Pokemon's favorite pastime was catching bugs. I don't think the bugs like that very much. Apparently that is a very popular pastime among Japanese children. Alright, let's see what this is. It is not a Tyrant. Alright. Scatterbug goes in the PC. Unfortunate. Alright, goodbye. Alright, let's see what the cover fossil gives us. Bug catching and fighting is actually pretty common. Yeah, if you ever read the Battle Tendency arc in JoJolion, you understand why. Oh my gosh, it's been like a hot minute since I've read that part. Wait, oh, I had 2 draw fossils? Oops. I was just pressing A. I wasn't really paying attention. I guess I had 2 jaw fossils because I was like, why is he saying Tyrant when it's the cover fossil? It should be, Tortuga. Relaxed, bold. If you squash a scatterbug, you may get lucky and get a Shedinja out of it. That, actually, that gives me a good question. If I get, Ninkata, am I allowed to keep it? For the Shedinja. What do you think, chat? And that's a fair take. I think so. I mean, it's your rules. Well, I want to ask your opinion. Because I value it. Alright. 2 duds. I don't count the second jaw fossil because it was the same thing. Sure, because Shedinja is my goat. I do think it's fair because it's like, it's a Shedinja, you know? See, arc that introduced Jobin, where Josuke does Beetle fighting against him. Oh, I was thinking the, first of all, best fight in that whole part. Second of all, I was thinking about the ending, like the extra scene you get with Joseph. Or I guess Josephu. That's what I was thinking about, because Joseph is in that part. So when you said battle tendency, I was like, oh, that part. But that makes more sense. Okay. I think... There's hidden items here. I need to go find them. Do I have the dowsing machine? I didn't need to talk to anyone, did I? Because I'm very certain I need to have the dowsing machine at this point. This is a new anime of JoJo come out again. I need something to hate watch. Fuck you. It's the best part. It comes out March 19th, I think? It's definitely March. I did actually say Beetle Tendency, since it's Beetles. Oh. You did say Beetle Tendency. My brain just auto-corrected it. Wait, why am I in the Pokemon Center? So 3-ish months. Yes, and... also coming out in March, I believe, is... Oh, no. There's no cutscene. Also coming out in March is the Needy Streamer Overload anime, which, if you guys don't know, that is a... Is it a psychological horror game? I don't know. It's a pretty dark game about streaming. A streamer. A girl streamer who's mentally ill. And there's a lot of endings. So, I'm excited for that one. Obviously, I'm excited for JoJo, and I'm pretty... Probably what I'm most excited for JoJo is not that it's Steel Ball Run, which is, like, the best part. My fiance is gonna watch it with me when it airs, so win for me. Alright, I saw that. Didn't know I was getting an anime. Yep, it is. Hi, Ivy. Yes, it is getting a show. You're a girl streamer who's mentally ill. You're also a girl streamer. What a coincidence. Oh, okay. It's you that gives me it. Oh my gosh, I just wasted my time. Starting off the anime with the 45-minute special is gonna go so hard as long as it's an episodic release. Yeah, I saw people freaking out because they were advertising that it's the, like, first stage. And people were like, oh no! It's going to be a batch release, but people quickly pointed out that it is, in fact, the first stage of the race, because the first leg of the race is literally called the first stage. So, we still don't know for sure yet. I'm really hoping it's not going to be batch releases. My fiance hasn't experienced batch releases, and he's like, wow, that sounds great. Because he only likes to watch finished anime. Oh. Fuck, I got nothing. Alright. I am going to purposely fight this woman. I think I want to say her Pokemon are level 20. So I'm going to make sure I'm level 20. Okay, and then potion. Alright, I'm gonna purposely fight her. Just in case, if I ever need to go back, I don't want to deal with her again. So, girl on girl violence. So can't believe you gave up on Aikatsu. We can't find it, and it's long. The batch release really screwed up all the hype for part 6, which sucks since I like part 6. I know! Part 6 has Jolene, the only girl JoJo, and I gotta support my girl. I think the only thing you have to hurt me is probably a water move, so hopefully this can do a lot of damage. The only thing I'm hearing is Wawa. Wow. Banned. Okay, Vidra. Bug poison, Driflin. Okay. Part 6 is so overhated, mainly because of all the releases it got sucked. Yeah. Banned for speedrun any percent. Oh, it's level 21. I remember I watched the people do speedruns of getting banned on Yandere Dev's Discord. I don't overhate part 6, I hate it alongside all the other parts besides 2. You know what? The people who crow the loudest have the most skeletons in their closet. But I think the fact that you are so vocal about JoJo and hating it, I think you're actually obsessed with it. And you like it. Nope, nope. This button. That was like, oh gosh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have walked over there. But we avoided the battle. Iron plate. That could actually be good for Hone Edge. The issue is just learning a steel type move. Nintendo lets steel types learn steel type moves. Challenge incredibly hard. Yandere Dev. I haven't heard that name in years. Oh, Yandere Dev. Also, part 6 has Foo Fighters, the best character. She is great. Look, Saren, I didn't hate JoJo. Then one guy was like, the only people who don't like JoJo haven't watched it. Prior to that, I had no interest in it, so I was like, you know what? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Lo and behold, I didn't like it. Just to screw over that one guy. I'll continue watching every part. That is cope. Cope! He's coping. Holy fuck. Well, shit. We already know that it's a bear tick, so that's useless. Ah, man, if only it was like another fossil. That would have been awesome. I'm picky with my anime. So is my fiance. He's like, it can't be too long, so he doesn't want to watch Gintama. It can't, like, it has to be finished. I don't know, it has to have cute girls doing cute things or something. Where? Where is this item? Where? Sir? What? Where is this item? It's telling me there's like an— oh! I found it! Red scarf. Joseph is to bet JoJo, to be fair, and also somehow one of the least gay ones. Oh, I think he meant to say best. I presume. Basically, I won't watch something with an art style I know like. Okay, I honestly get that, though. Sometimes, like, if it just looks too ugly, I'm like, do I really want to watch it? Oh, I want to go into the hotels, because I've learned the hotels have TMs, so that's what I want to do. Check the grass? Well, we found it. Cute girls doing cute things, girls in Panzer. He's already seen it. That's the other thing. We try not to rewatch stuff we've all already seen. I haven't seen Girls in Panzer. I don't really have an interest to be honest. But yeah, we try to watch things that we both haven't seen. That's the other thing. I don't know what it's called, but I like a specific kind of art style. But has he seen all the movies? I don't know. I would have to ask him. I'm trying to think. I think he has the manga as well? I don't know. Currently, actually, we're watching Princess Tutu. Which I wasn't sure if I'd like. Because it's one of the older magical girl animes, so it's like, you know, I don't know how to describe it. Older magical girl animes, I'm not as interested in because, like, I want it. I'm more of an action person. And because of the fact that they are women, they tend to not do a lot of, like, action with them. And there's, to be fair, in Princess Tutu, there's not a lot of, like, fighting or action, but the actual story and the way it progresses and, the world of it is actually very interesting, so I'm enjoying it currently. Have you watched Evangelion yet? Yes, we have. That was actually one of the ones where he had already seen it, and I hadn't, and we were like, okay, let's watch it. Because we didn't have anything else we wanted to watch. That's normally when we'll rewatch stuff. Which is why we ended up watching Girls Last Tour. recently as well. What do you mean you don't like girls blowing each other up using tanks? What are you, a culture barbarian? I didn't say that. I didn't say you're not allowed to want to watch that. I just said I don't want to watch that. And that's kind of sexist. No, it's sexist that they won't allow the girls to fight. And maybe say I don't like rough anime styles. Best way I can describe it, I guess. Magical girls can bludgeon people too, but they didn't really in the early days. Actually, Sailor Moon was what revolutionized magical girl animes and allowing them to have some sort of combat. Before that, it was no combat at all. I liked Girls' Last Tour up until like the ending. The ending kind of downgraded it to me. Well, again, my fiance has the manga because it's like his favorite anime ever. And what he told me is there's only 6 volumes, and the anime only adapts the first 4. So, the anime is technically unfinished. My opinion on Girls' Last Tour was it's a cool idea. I liked the concept of it, the fact that it's post-apocalyptic, and it's these girls kind of going around and seeing how humans, like, used to live, and kind of trying to figure out, how they used to live, because we're so far removed from that now, like, in this timeline. So they don't know how, like, we currently live. They would be like, what is a smartphone? We don't know what that is, basically. So it's a lot of that and a lot of philosophy, like open-ended philosophy. I will get rid of Astonish on you. Where you're kind of supposed to come to your own conclusions. So it's a very slow-paced, anime, and I actually don't think that's bad. I was reading some reviews on it and people were like, oh, it's so slow. But I think being slow is good for it. I didn't really feel it was thought-provoking in my mind. Like, it's a lot of, philosophy questions that I've heard before, like, what is consciousness? What is the meaning of life? Stuff like that, and again, the anime doesn't take, and Girls' Last Tour doesn't take a stance on any of those philosophies. You're kind of supposed to, like, listen to their conversation and kind of try and figure it out, like, figure out your own answer from it, which I respect. I just like active discussion of those topics, so I would have rather it took a stance and be like, this is what I think, and then I can, like, contemplate their argument and compare it to my own and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. So, it's a lot of that and slow paced. It can be a little boring at parts because it's very formulaic as well. And that the episode structure doesn't really deviate that much. I haven't really watched any magical girl shows. The only ones I really know are Sailor Moon and I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, which only has 1 episode so far. I've not heard of that one. We watched a bit of Sailor Moon. I never ended up finishing it. My fiance ended up watching more than I did, and then he didn't even finish it. But it also has a problem of being a formulaic kind of series. We watched Tokyo Mew Mew. I like Tokyo Mew Mew. For what it is as a magical anime, I feel like it does have a bit more action, where they will do fighting, but it's still, I don't know, it's similar to Sailor Moon. Some people will say it's inferior. I don't know, I like Tokyo Mew Mew. What else have I seen? I've seen Magical Girl Ore, which is the comedy one, where when she turns into a magical girl, she turns into a man. That one was just funny. I've seen Madoka Magica. If you have not seen Madoka Magica, watch that one. Monica Magica is good. That one is good. I highly recommend it. On that note, watch ReZero Masterpiece. I know I've heard it's good, but my only issue is that it's an isekai, and I just have I have a bias against isekai. Did you even know what music was? There was music in, Girls Last Tour. I Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, the web show? I recommend that you check it out. It's an indie show by a Disney storyboard artist who also worked on Pokemon Path to the Peak. Let me go this way. The only, magical girl show... Also, hi, Vero. I did see your message. Only magical girl shows I recall watching are Magical Girl Raising Project. I've heard about that one. And Magical Girl Sight, both of which are dark shows. First one was fine, second one was eh. I've considered watching Magical Girl Raising Project. I have. Don't let the fact that it's an isekai stop you. Trust me on this. May divine anime lightning strike me down should I lie. Okay. I have levels to spare. I'm gonna fight this guy just so I don't have to worry about dodging him when I come back. Alright, Claydol. Claydol has explosion, but luckily we have ghost types! So, I don't have to worry too much about that. Sorry, I was taking off my blanket I had around me. Oh shit! Rock Tomb! Okay. Whew. Hopefully this just kills. Okay, I didn't think about Rock Tomb. That was a little scary. Alright, discuss this guy. Have you ever considered doing a Battle Factory run? What is Battle Factory? I feel like it sounds familiar. Fuck! No, come on. Please don't hit yourself. Okay, thank God we snapped out of confusion. Battle Factory is part of the Battle Frontier in Gens 3 and 4. If you pick 6 pre-made mons, wait, did it say Dragalge? Or Skrelp? I think it said Dragalge. My mind is saying Dragalge is what it was. Unreliable. You pick 6 pre-made mons and fight an opponent with 3, then you can swap out a mon. Oh, you pick from 6. And fight an opponent with 3. Then you can swap. Where do I play this? I'm gonna try and hypnosis it. I don't know how scary this thing will be at level 21. It's Gen 3 and 4 post-game. Oh. So I would have to play through Gen 3 or 4? Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna talk now. Yeah, after every battle you can take Pokemon from the opponent to swap out one of yours. It's part of the Battle Frontier. A color change? Rock type. Fortunately, I still don't have anything for a rock type. Fake Pokemon fan, SMH. Okay. Look, as a child, I didn't know post-game existed. I thought you beat the game and you were done. So I haven't done a lot of post-games of many games. Especially Pokemon. It's true. It's true. Sweet summer child? What is this? Why are we saying this now? I didn't play post games. I didn't even know they were a thing. I mean, obviously I know they're a thing now. I play post games of other games. Now. I did not, and I will not play the post-game of the Legend ZA DLC, for sure. Pokemon post-game is my favorite part, that's why Emerald is my favorite game, since it has one of the best post-games. But then that means you're going through the not your least favorite part to get to it. Yeah, I refuse to do the post-game of Legend ZA DLC. Annabelle from the Sun and Moon DLC is from the Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier. Oh, I didn't know that. I actually did do the Gen 7 Sun and Moon post-game. That's one of the few, like... As a Gen 7 defender, I liked that game so much, I played the post-game. Hate me all you want, I will gladly still be a Gen 7 defender. Gen 3 and 5 have amazing post-games, after that didn't bother. I did a little bit of the Gen 5 post-game one time, but then Cynthia happened and it scared me off. You know what I'm talking about. Was main story better in Legend ZA? Like you mean the base game story? Or like the main story of the DLC? Cynthia PTSD, exactly. If we want to go over base game, okay. Absolutely not. My final thoughts on the DLC... Oh, okay. Let me clear this up. Base game Legend ZA main story is better than the main story of the DLC. With that being said, that's not saying much. No. I don't want to wear that. My thoughts on it was that the DLC took everything, especially the worst aspects of the base game, and made it worse. If you didn't like grinding out the battle zones in the main game, you're gonna hate the DLC, because the DLC, all about grinding. Except this time, you can grind out the wild zones. I kinda like the loadout, so I feel like I'm gonna pass on Ominous Wind. Yeah, you will hate the DLC. It's just so grindy. There's a lot of useless dialogue in it that really could have been cut out to make it a lot shorter. I saw someone say in a video I watched on the DLC, they were like, this meeting could have been an email. And that was like 3 times in a row where this meeting could have been an email. When you getting 6 Pokemon after I beat this gym. Once I beat the gym, we'll be able to pick 2 more Pokemon to add to the team. So, yeah. I think it's actually... No, we shouldn't learn Pursuit, because they barely ever switch. Yeah, I think we'll start with Frostlass. I think that's a good starting Pokemon. Gen 7 is fine. The Battle Tree is sort of fun. I did do the Battle Tree. Battle Tree is cool. I think you can fight, Red and Blue. And there's some fun dialogue in the Battle Tree. Poop with sprinkles is better than poop without sprinkles. Basically, yeah, my thoughts on Legends ZA as a whole. Saw someone who said the DLC is cut content from the main game. I don't know. I just love doing the side game stuff in Pokemon, the movies, the contests, the battle facilities, all that stuff fleshes the world out so much. Yeah, back when they actually put heart into their games. Okay. Gym battle time. I can use potions. How many potions do I have? Now that I think about it. 6 and 1 super potion. Let me go by potions. I really don't... This is attempt 3. I really don't want to lose. We're gonna go by potions. Not the BDSP contest. Those suck a lot. Yeah. They fucking... I am a Pokemon contest defender. As a child, my playthroughs of Pokemon Diamond would stop when I reached Heart Home because I would just do the contests all the time. Yeah, they absolutely butchered contests in BDSP. Fuck Game Freak for ruining Pokemon contests. That's probably fine. They're horrible and awful. But I wish more people would appreciate the Pokemon contests in actual Gen 4. Next Pokemon game is being AI generated. Oh, buddy. Do not speak those words. Do not speak it into existence. There's leaks about that, right? About what? Specifically, like AI generated stuff? When even Trivy can see how badly they fucked it up, that's saying something. Yup. Whenever I see BDST, I think of a different demonetizing acronym. I did contests in Gen 4. They were a nice time waster. They're fun and cool, and I like the... I also think contests, like all the side content MLG Kid was saying, like, really fleshes out the world of Pokemon. And I think contests are cool, and I absolutely love how they portrayed Pokemon contests in the anime. Back when the Gen 4 anime was airing, and they had, Dawn's episodes. Oh, I loved those episodes. They were so cool. Yes, 'tis what I mean. Oh, I personally didn't see any leaks about AI-generated stuff. There's leaks about procedural generation. Procedural generation is a bit different, though. I mean, that's been around for forever. Where, like, you have a list, like you have the content already in there. It's just the game, like, choosing which of those, like, contents show up in what order and such. The unique Pokemon idea is interesting, though. Oh, like the seed Pokemon? Procedural generation is different from AI generation. Yes, exactly. Yeah, no, it just made me think of the leak and got mixed up. No problem. It's like saying the Binding of Isaac is AI generated because it's a roguelike. Alright. Gym leader time! I have potions. Hopefully this goes well. And this will be like the 3rd time we've made it past Grant. I almost called him Cliff again. I almost called him Cliff. As we mentioned, fleshing out the world, the gen you're playing right now ruined my favorite thing they introduced since Gen 4, the haunted house. Yeah, they don't really have a haunted house. They have the Lost Hotel. I honestly don't remember this guy's name. I feel like we should try and go for the Omniboost. Oh, fuck yeah! Hell yeah. The game heard me. But now I'm paralyzed, so that's not great. Now we gaming. I kind of tried to have 2 haunted houses in this game. The Lost Hotel. So, Registeel. We have a defense boost, which is good. But everything we have, I believe Registeel resists. The only saving grace is that it can't explode on us. Oh, fuck, you're right. Seal doesn't resist Ghost. Oh no, not the arm. Don't worry, he's just in his A pose. Oh, he missed Metal Claw. That's so good. Ooh, he's so defensive though. Come on. Ooh, that still does a lot. Fuck. We only have 1 more. What I'm worried about is if he gets an attack boost. I could try double team maxing, but I want to hit Confuse Ray first. So I feel like what I want to go for is a heal. Try and hit Confuse Ray and then go for double team. Ooh. Oh no, oh god, oh fuck. Fuck! Oh, I hit the Confuser. Please, please hit yourself. Oh, thank god. Okay, okay. Free turn, free turn, free turn. I need to heal off. I need to heal off this paralysis, like, right now. Like, I'm not gonna risk being paralyzed. No! Oh, it was a crit! Ay, ay, ay. Damn! We would have lived if it wasn't a crit! 70. Okay, still confused. Try and hypnosis. Go for hypnosis. Because he cursed, so it's gonna take longer. Don't avoid. Thank you. Okay. His physical defense was raised. God damn it. Crit on Frostlass is so infuriating. I want to go Rotom and do Discharge because his physical defense was raised. That is why I'm switching. You're actually joking. Oh, wait, that actually didn't do a lot. Ah, it's because I'm an electric type. See how much this does. Paralysis! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Does he heal? He has a potion, right? So he heals, right? He does, he does, he does. Confuse him. Phase 2, seriously. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Stop, 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 stop. We are so lucky so far. He has not gotten an attack boost. Yes, yes, yes. Why is that not doing more? You wouldn't go for 3? Oh my god, you're actually kidding that hit. You're joking. Why did that hit? I'm +3 now. It makes him crit more? When were you gonna tell me this? I'm just saying, but why was no one gonna tell me that's how it makes them crit more? It's what it feels like? Oh, so it's not a fact? The way you said that made it sound like he was cheating on me? I was gonna feel like Jeremy in his last stream. Okay. We did it! Alright, Registeel, done! I'm upset we lost Frostlass to a crit. I should have went to Rotom earlier. I was riding the high of the Omniboost. It died and didn't faint. Okay, chat. Let's go and pick out 2 Pokemon. That was the first death of this attempt. If Registeel is dead, can we now take its ghost? I wish. Reggie Ghosty. Reggie dead. Honestly, the Confused Ray Greed cost me there? What? It was not a bad plan. What do you mean? Confused Ray was not a bad plan. Ghost Reggie then. When? Ghost type Eevee when? When are we gonna get more evolutions? I want them for all types. Rip in pieces, Frostlass. Alright, who we taking? Not Litwick. I'm gonna refuse Litwick. We have Frillish. Could be nice for water type. Are we at a good point for Honedge? To take Honedge out? We could also take Ghastly out. Items were randomized, so we don't have Venoshock. I will be clear about that. Items have been randomized, and same with TM, so we don't have Venoshock, I'm pretty sure. My boy Litwig? It doesn't evolve, it's just a brick on my team. That's happened like the last 2 attempts. Reggie Dark could work for the Dark Ages, although I guess Reggie Drago is already that, yeah. Drago's medieval? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. Litwick later, yes. Rotom can confuse too, so you should have just switched immediately to Rotom. Again, I was riding the high of the Omniboost. I wanted to benefit from it. Which didn't matter because it crit. I feel like we need type diversity. Is what I feel. Because obviously we have Ghost. And we lost an ice type. I feel like Frillish for water wouldn't be that bad. I feel like water can cover a lot of things. Water is a good type. I like water. Honedge I'm only throwing out there for like defensively. Like a more defensive Pokemon. We know Ghastly without a special move is not gonna be doing much, so I kinda hesitate to take out Ghastly. I think we need more Ghost. We do need type diversity. Oh, alright. Frillish or Gauntlet. I vote for Honedge. Gauntlet might be good to have. Okay, that's 2 for Gauntlet. When does Gauntlet evolve? I don't use Gauntlet a lot. I actually want to use Gauntlet more. I really should do like a casual playthrough of Gen 5 and use Gauntlet. 43? So I'd be stuck with Gauntlet for a while still. It does get Shadow Punch though, and I do have Iron Fist on it. So that'd be nice. It does get Magnitude as soon as we level it up. So we can't have Magnitude. Oh, EQ at 45. What's EQ for? Ooh, we would definitely hold off on evolving it for like 2 levels to get EQ. Yeah, that's the issue with the Gen 5 mons, though, is they all evolve late. Because I think Frillish also evolves at level 40, but Gauntlet looks more frail than Frillish does. So I feel like more hesitant to take Gauntlet. The level cap currently is 32. So we'd be close to leveling them up. They just want to evolve. Gen 5 Mons strike again. And how do we evolve trade Mons? They should just evolve at level 40, I believe. Like, fully evolve. Duskull wouldn't evolve. Doesn't evolve into Dusclops until 37. And needs a Reaper Cloth, and I didn't put a Reaper Cloth in because I didn't know if I wanted to stick with Dusclops or go for Dusknoir. Pumpkaboo is a trade. Oh, you're right. Pumpkaboo and Trevenant, they're both trades, so they also evolve late. Why not Giratina? Because my self-imposed rules say no legends until the 8th gym. To make it more of a challenge. Dusclops with Eviolite is better. That's true. If we find an Eviolite, that would go crazy. That's why I have Hoopa and Giratina down here. Go crazy and pick Shedinja. See, my heart is like, we guarantee ourselves Haunter. When does Honedge evolve into Doublade? $35. So we wouldn't even get Doublade yet. Ugh, why does it have to be 32? In base Pokemon, it's in Shower? What's in Shower? Oh, the Eviolite? Wait, so we're gonna get there. Okay. Chat. I'm gonna put up a vote. When does Miss Magius evolve again? Mischievous is Stone Evo. So I can evolve it whenever I want, really. It's just like Stone Evos are notorious for not learning anything. Let's see. Yeah. Miss Magius doesn't learn anything. So we would have to kind of wait until level 40-ish to even have Shadow Ball. So. Yeah. Or just put TMs on it if I have the TMs. I vote for something defensive. Get it from a scientist, so if you have seen 40 Pokemon in the coastal decks, a seen Pokemon, NPC items aren't randomized there. I don't think that NPC items are, because I've been getting the regular TMs at the regular, like, places. Movie learner, reminder, whatever. I need heart skills, and overworld items are randomized. Okay. Top 2. Oh, okay. Here, I'm giving you what I will be willing to take. Possibly it might just, like, go for top 2. Because this is kind of what I'm thinking. This is probably the one issue of doing a ghost type monologue, is a lot of the times you don't get ghost types very early on when you find them in base game. They're usually delegated towards, like, late game. Same with ice types. So that's part of the reason why they evolve so late. I thought about Yamask for a second, but Yamask is pure ghost type, and I would rather have the type diversity. 34, just out of range. Yeah, so that's part of why all these evolutions are so high, is partly because of that. Secondly, Gen 5 is just Gen 5. Because you get Yamask pretty early, but Yamask also kind of doesn't evolve until late. I don't know what they were thinking with the Gen 5 mods. Honey's just gonna die and then we won't get Aegislash. That's my fear. That's my fear too, but I'm like, it feels like a good defensive option right now. The Hoenn special really screws up most of the mons here. It's the Hoenn special and the Unova special that is screwing you. It absolutely is. And then the trade Evo ones aren't going to evolve until level 40. I mean, Haunter is fine. It's just we don't have... At that point, we're not going to have a special move on Haunter at all. And from what we experienced in the last attempt, that was really fucking us over because we just weren't doing a lot of damage. It doesn't help that I gave Ghastly a modest nature. So, yeah. Alright. Got 5 votes. That's good. So, Honedge. Ooh, it was a tie between Frillish and Gauntlet. So, I'm gonna... Alright. But I think that these Pokemon... Like, wait, we have to take something, you know? This is kind of, like, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. It's like, we have to take something. Something has to go into our party to make it a full party, so we have some sort of diversity. What ability did I give you? Water Absorb? Yeah, you had shitty abilities. Having looked at all the stats, I'd say Frillish. Alright, 5 votes. That was the same as last time. Okay. Frillish. Alright, we have decided this is the team. Everyone welcome the team. Alright, I'm gonna do something that I haven't done this whole time, and that's speed up the game. Greatest promise is steel and rock type Scarlet kick you with both. Yes. Well, unfortunately, MLG Kid, you were outvoted, so... Well, I mean, we do have... Rotom is resistant to steel, and that's gotta count for something. No, watch him die immediately. I know. We had to do something. Atomize. Sharply raises speed. Sure. Shadow Sneak, yes. Tackle. That's true. Well, you were outvoted. I don't think Namiko changing their mind would have changed the decision. I don't like Fury Cutter. I know Jervy swears by Fury Cutter, I just don't. When does Drifloon evolve? It should evolve soon. That should help. Kinda regret. I voted for Frillish, kinda regret it, but yeah, I don't think one vote sway was gonna change the outcome though. Bubble the Reba. Get a bubble. That was easy. Recover? Yes. Recover is pretty nice. I know we're not doing a hardcore, but recover's not bad. Oh, Water Pulse? Yeah. Rid of Moonbeam. Okay, this is a team. Like it or not, this is what we're rolling with. Let's hope we don't die. Please. Ever gonna use Absorb? You never know. I know it's not. It's a weak move, but... Okay, whew. Alright, let's go see if we can find some good items. I did kind of screw myself a little bit by randomizing items, I feel, now. I thought it'd be fun. But... now we cannot guarantee an Eviolite. A Dow's Drive, that doesn't help us. There's also a lot of useless items, huh? Toxic Plate? That could be helpful, actually. Alright, let's fight this team Flagrant. Speaking of, surely you find Sableye. Is that in this game, though? Is Sableye in this game? I believe I did give it Prankster. Surprised if I didn't. It's Bug Horse. Sableye is Oras. Okay. Oh, it has its hidden ability. Yeah, I think the only like Gen 3 one that we have access to is Bayonet. I did get Screeched, so I will. Sure, Rotom go. Baynet is X and Y, yeah. So we can get Baynet, we can get Gengar. I think those are the only two. I feel like ghost types should have immunity to poison. It doesn't make sense for a ghost to be poisoned. They do resist it. But I get what you mean. You know what? I think I'm gonna put Rotom up front. I think Rotom is kind of taking over as our strongest. I think it was stronger than Frostlass because of just purely because of discharge. I love that the Team Flare Grunt is advertising the Holocaster. The status condition, status condition, not the typing. Oh, okay. So like they could still be hit by poison, but just can't be poisoned. I mean, salt is a type of poison, and as we know, that is super effective against ghosts. Yes. Yeah, we want to murder everybody, but check out this cool Holocaster. You can talk to people in style. Wait, Holocaster, oh no. Alright. Please, item. No item. Holocaster seems to be missing a U. What do you mean? Am I being dumb? Bruh. I don't get it. I don't. I'm dumb. I don't get the joke. Whew! Okay. There. I think that's the only item left there, so... Something really bad that my country has done it in the past. Cresselia! Jesus, damn. This thing's gonna double team. So I'm doing that so it can stop not do that. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am too quickly brained. Bro. Okay, Aerial Ace always hits. We have Aerial Ace. And it's a Steel type. Chat, we're gonna have to risk Hone Edge real quick. Does anyone else have... You do have Ominous Wind, but you are also already hurt. I'm glad I gave Ominous Wind to one other member. Alright, let's do Honage. Now that Team Flare wants to murder everyone, so there's kind of like a word for that. A thing. Oh, okay. I got you now. I got you. I got you. Okay. Okay. Nice. Me when I get you. Okay. Hey, Cresselia? Down. I was worried it was just gonna take a long time to kill. Not gonna lie. Okay, thank you, Rotom. Corsola. Okay, we'll just go back to Rotom for that. Maybe a rock type, but it is also a water type. Psycho Chicken beaten. Yeah, basically. Whew, okay. Crisis averted. Nope, I still need that out. Wait, I can just go around. I don't even have to try and interact with you. You play on Switch style? Damn, no ovaries. Look, this challenge is already hard enough. I'm on attempt 3, and you're telling me I should set my battle style to set? This is attempt 3. It was Arceus and his friends. This is, like, in the past 2 attempts, this is the part where it goes downhill. So I'm really trying to not do that. I literally just went all that way for nothing, huh? I think there's one more item we can get. I don't want to go into Geosenge until we get it. Man, I can't believe it's already did your What the hell? I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that aloud. Is there not? Really? Am I just being dumb? Is there not an item? Oh my gosh. Bruh. My brain has not been working, okay? You know what I did last night? I was making popcorn, and I totally, like, fucked it up. I didn't, like, ruin the popcorn, I want to be clear. It's just, like, how I normally make it is, like, I do 2 tablespoons of oil, and then 2 tablespoons of butter, and then, like, a teaspoon of salt. And then I let the pot heat up before I put the kernels in, right? Well, last night, we don't have, like, a lot of, like, we have a lot of oil left in the, like, thing we had. So I was like, oh, that's fine, like, I'll probably end up using up the last of the oil, and then I'll open up the new one. I took the measuring cup that I usually use to measure out the popcorn kernels to get like a half cup. And I poured the oil into the measuring cup. I just poured all of it. I took the whole thing. Again, it wasn't like a lot. But I took the rest of the oil. I just poured it into the measuring cup. I don't do that. I need 2 tablespoons. And then I opened up the new one like, oh yeah, that wasn't enough oil. And then I opened up the new one, and I turned around and I looked at it, and I was like, wait. I fucked up. The measuring cup is for the popcorn kernels, not the oil. So I just poured what I thought was 2 tablespoons into the pot. And then it's just oil, so I still poured the kernels into the measuring cup. It's like, whatever, it's oil. It's gonna go into the pot anyway. And then I poured whatever little was left over into the new one that I opened. Oh, shit! That's good! Oh my god, we just have to get that far! My brain has not been working. You sometimes make it so easy, I refuse to seize the opportunity. Remember that time I burnt water? It was a day for sure. Oh my gosh, how'd you burn water? Everyone makes mistakes. Mayhaps Saren makes more mistakes, but we don't need to mention that out loud. We literally just have to get to level 40. Dude. That is like the best item we've gotten. Alright, alright. What level is Karina's Lucario? I'm not gonna be caught with my pants down on this. Okay, level 25, so we're okay. We're at a good level, but I feel like for safety, let's level everyone up 1. Oh, I didn't? Just being silly? Retaliate. How useful is a Tautomized, chat? I've never really used it before. Is it like good? How would one burn water? Like it just boils? Hey, you don't know what I've seen on the internet. Some people do the craziest shit. I would not like be surprised. I mean, it's just agility, right? You need to spend a turn to speed him up. Would you do that? No. I wouldn't. That's the thing about, like, turn-based. Turn-based... Oh, oops. I didn't level up Frillish. People hate on turn-based combat a lot. I feel like a lot of people, at least from the content I've seen on the internet, like, don't like turn-based combat at all. I'm just like, it's fun. It's just like a different way of thinking about battles. Because, like, you actually have to think, like, do I waste this turn trying to heal up a party member or something? Or, like, do I use this turn to set up? Like, am I going to die if I try to, like, set up, you know? It is, yeah, I think it's quite fun. Good. Turn-based combat is my bread and butter. Hell yeah. Glad we all can agree. Do I risk sending out Frillish? This Torkoal doesn't have Drought. I feel like we can try. The best way to set up is still the battle items. That's why no one uses them, because it's cheating. Elite Four Noelle? Damn big battle here. She might as well be the Elite Four, honestly. I like RPGs in general, love story games. I also like RPGs. That's why I play Persona. Isn't there a hiker that was also Noelle? I don't know. I've not been paying attention to the randomized names. That's fucking right! Show your worth! Looks like she's in some kind of snow grave. Politoed. Well, we definitely need to switch to Rotom now. Politoed has Perish Song. Need to play Persona, but keep putting that off. It's so fucking good. Saren Meritocracy goes hard. Okay. We are still not out of the clear. We just need to beat Karina. What is the level cap after Karina? 34. Fuck. Fuck. The level cap? Oh my god. X and Y? Fuck. Fuck off. Oh man. Okay, so say we beat Karina this attempt. The next level cap is 34, which still locks me out of a bunch of evolutions. I think it locks me out of Doublade. Still. The level cap after that is 37. So that's 3 level caps in the 30s. Clement is level 37. I'd at least, the one saving grace is that if we take, I mean, definitely if we beat Karina, I think we should take Gauntlet. Because we will have a Golurk by Clement, and we will have EQ. So that, well, hold on. I'm thinking of this like it's not a randomized right now. It is randomized. I should think about it like that. I was thinking he's still gonna be an electric type gym leader, but I still think we take Gauntlet because by Clement we will have a Golurk with EQ. But still, it's like, what the fuck? Oh, 43. Fuck, you're right. Never mind. Thank you. I thought Clement's 36. No, it's 37. Evilight's gonna have to carry hard. We have to find one. Karina is the wall. I was just looking ahead. I was like, oh, maybe after Karina we can finally get, like, all our evolutions. We don't get all our evolutions until Gym 6. Gym 6 is when everyone's gonna evolve, and we will not get to use a Mega Gengar until Gym 6. Ghost type challenge in Gen 6? Hard as fuck. Holy shit. It's gonna be fun. Our lives are absolutely wonderful right now. Steel type should be weak to electric. I can understand, kinda. Actually, the hot take is electric should be weak to electric. Yeah, so we wouldn't even get to use the Gengarite until Gen 6. Bro. That fucking sucks. Harder than Bug? Well, my main issue is I'm getting screwed over because I can't have fully evolved Pokemon. I don't think I did force fully evolve. I hope I didn't at this point. Don't remember my randomization settings. I should have saved them. Why would electric be weak to electric? Because you can short out a lot of... Like, computers can be shorted out by putting in too many amps. Wise glasses? Actually pretty hype. Give that to you. Oh, Pearl String. I absolutely should sell that. Buff Bug. Fairy should be weak to Bug. IMO Buff Bug. Dear Noelle, your name is Noelle, and yet you lost. Curious. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying this challenge is really hard. I'm getting screwed over because I can't evolve my Pokemon. Ugh. And that's the biggest challenge with Ghost type at this point. And the only reason why I chose X and Y specifically is because Legend ZA was announced. So I was like, oh, I should play X and Y before Legend ZA comes out. Obviously that didn't happen. But like, the sentiment was there. I should just make a move called Short Circuit or something for that. Oh, what, like dry freeze? Freeze dry, whatever. Freeze dry is the name. Oh, come on! Lived on 1 HP? Ooh, Walrein kinda scary. Goodbye. Thank God I got those wise glasses though. And that's why Walrein's to go. Walrein's good. I do like me a Walrein. I know Rotom is almost to get a little close to cap, but Rotom is fast. I can't wait for JoJo's Balls of Steel to run in March. Yep. Me too. And guess what? The fun part is it's the year of the horse. I don't think there's an item up there. I think that's just like the shortcut. Power herb? Is that useful to me in any way? Probably not. Oops. Single use item. Yeah, I don't have any that require that. Did you know there's like 10 hidden Kecleons in Emerald? Yeah. Hit Kecleon with ghost type moves, turns into ghost type. But it starts out as normal, so I would have to hit it with another type first though, right? No item. Okay, I gotta be careful of the trainer that's walking around down here. If we're able to beat Karina, I think what decides our next Pokemon is gonna be moves that they can learn. Just twist its neck first and see if it turns into a ghost. Whew. Okay. Okay, sure. Whoop. Just a spot to look? Oh. Wow, they really did that, huh? You should probably buy repels. Yeah, but like, what if I encounter a shiny Pokemon? Did you ever think about that? That's why I don't buy repels, like, ever. I'm always like, but what if? But what if shiny Pokemon? Ooh, I'm getting hungry. I'm going to have a... Really? I can't use my Dazzle machine? I'm gonna have a cookie. When, stream ends. What if you encounter a random Giratina? Okay, but what if the rules are the only outside ghost Pokemon I can get are, gift Pokemon? What if a meteorite landed next to you and contained $20 million? Guess you gotta keep that hole in your roof. Why would we have to keep the hole in the roof? Because, like, the meteorite contains $20 million. Which means as soon as we open up the meteorite, we would have the 20 million and then we could get rid of it and then patch up the hole in the roof. You wouldn't use it anyway. Alright, Bergmite. Stop seeing faults in my examples. Stop having faulty examples. Alright, I think I have the dark plate on you or something. Oh, don't you curse at me, dummy. Dumbo, big Dumbo. You're Bergmite, sit down. Scroopy. Something for Drifloon to do. When did Drifloon evolves in like 2 levels, right? Just wish I had a better flying type move. Because I am not one-shotting. Kadabra. Go back to Spiritomb. Damn, you gonna let him talk about your mother like that? I didn't! I crit him! Aren't many good flying type moves in the game. Flying type is definitely a typing I sleep on. I kind of notice when I like plan out teams for like casual runs, I kind of often end up not having a flying type. Like Dropek is like the best flying type move. Yeah. Oh shit. I have Spiritomb up front. I need to put Rotom back up front. Okay. No, that was the shortcut. Fuck! I think I missed an item. I really don't want to go back. I don't think I can use strength yet, right? Can you heal me? Thank you. I mean, depending on the game mode, Brave Bird is absolutely up there with the best. Yeah, but Brave Bird does recoil. Oh, fuck. I thought I was gonna be like one space in front of her. Oops. Shuckle no bueno. Shuckle really no bueno. Fun fact, Gust will be your best flying type move on Drifloon. And its only flying type move. Oh, that's actually not good. New plan. New plan. Except Drifloon learns fly. Well, yeah. That's what we'll do. Oh, you absolute bastard! He knew exactly what I was going to do. He knew. He knew. I was going to go for Confuse Ray. Alright. He's guaranteed 3 turns of sleep, so this is where we bring Philish back in. Are TMs and HMs banned? No, they are not banned. We can use TMs and HMs. Alright. This was his second turn of sleep. Shuckle the evolved Metapod. What? Okay. At least it immediately went for rest, so I feel like we can get it this time. Just wasting my PP. Alright, here we go. Whew. I was honestly worried about rollout, because this thing is just so defensive. I knew Water Pulse was not going to one-shot, so... If Shuckle got a Mega, what would you want it to be like? I want it to have more arms. I would want Shuckle to have more arms. Yeah, I should still run him up front. Bruh. Ew, a Cullinan. Ugh. I complain as I don't use repels. Okay, I think, yeah, we just get Flash, and then there's 2 more battles we have to do. It's Shuckle, but shaped like a massive middle finger. Give it plus 200 in defense and SPDEF and HP, and its ability makes it so it can't be crit. It's like battle armor. Now that's just broken. I also love that they apparently gave Mega Starmie huge power for some reason, even though it's like a no-brainer, like, special attacker. So I don't know why they decided to do that. Regular fight, so we'll go to Spiritomb. Mega Shuckle should skillfully into attack and speed, having 255 attack, 255 speed, and 5 in its defenses, and the rest into special attack. Nobody expects physical Starmie. It's genius, I tell you. Just like, why, though? You fool. Okay. It takes me at least 2 turns to hit Hypnosis, but the second you do it, you immediately Hypnosis me? Okay. Oh, I woke up. Hooray, I woke up! Execute. Alright, Driftling, go. Your time to shine. I love probability. Considering Mega Starmie likely being physical with huge power, I think many people will expect physical Starmie. That's so weird, though. I don't even know if Execute has anything to hit. I don't think it has any attacking moves that can hit a ghost type. Spiritomb's level 27. Oh well. I will avoid this trainer. And then I think we only have a double battle left to do. Alright. Double battle. Oh, come on. I know there's an item down there. I'm very certain there is. Hi, Flygon. So maybe it'll be something nice. We might? Really? Oh my gosh. Way to make me look like a fucking fool. Thanks, game. We might at some point have to do like an item farm. Just to see if we can get anything good. Alright. This is what I feel like is gonna be a good combo. Alright, let's see what happens. I know Teddy Ursa has like lick. Magnifom. Ooh, that did like too much. Oh, that did like too much. Okay. Baba. Do you mind being licked by a Teddy Ursa? I would mind. I do not like when dogs lick me at all, especially the face. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Ow, this hurt. I don't either, honestly, but doggo, but like, it's gross and slobbery. I don't like it. I like dogs, I do. I just don't like when they lick me. Okay, cool. Gnosis hits. Good. Dogs are cute, but looks are, yeah. They're only showing you love. I know, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. Doesn't mean I have to like it. No, Ominous Winds hits everyone, right? Just Genesect? Okay. You should lick the dog so it knows how you feel. It'll be like, yeah, cool, that's great. That's what the dog will be like. A cat licks me, I'm more fine with that. Yeah, I'm more fine. Like, cat licks aren't as slobbery. Oh, thank God we made it out of that Genesect fight. I was a little worried about that. Okay. The cat's tongue is dry. They're not necessarily dry, but they're definitely, like, a lot less slobbery. Trust me, I have lived with cats all my life. Alright, item. Toxic orb. Mine's dry though. Feels weird or like rough. Yeah, they have like specific like things on their it's like they have hooks on their tongue, basically. That the hooks on their tongue is there to clean up fur, and that's why they get hairballs. Toxic streamer. Because they will literally remove hair. That's like how they brush their fur. Dig's not bad. Poison jab. It's kind of cool. I think we just buy those. Yeah. All right, we have a repeat ball we can get rid of. Can I just sell this? I can. This doesn't work, right? I'm pretty sure that Dow's drive wouldn't work on Frillish. Oh right, we have iron plate. Oh shit! I just realized we have a sky plate. Oh my gosh, we need to. We need to give that to my flying type. Oh, I can sell this. Yeah, I don't need you. Comet shard? I have 2 of these. Oh my god, we just made so much money. Don't need a red scarf. I need a magmarizer. Oh my god, that sells for a lot. I guess I can sell that. Oh, I have black sludge. Assault vest. Ooh. Dang, I'm glad I looked at this because I honestly forgot about like most of this. Who would like benefit the most from like Assault Vest? It only exists to change the type of Technoblast. Okay, thank you. Okay. I think we're still good on potions, but we might as well buy more. Especially because we can get some hyper potions now, and we made a lot of money. That's good. Okay. Items. Do this right now. Give to you. Because holy shit, that will definitely help. We also have this iron plate, but you don't have a steel move right now, is the thing. What do we have for TMs? Infestation. Return. Sludge bomb. Cut, protect, nature power, solar beam. Strength. No one can learn strength. Arcane, flash, poison jab, dig. No one can learn those. Give it in advance so you don't forget. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If I should do that. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, I'm hungry. And I have some football to watch. Go sleep now, I already stayed up 2 hours. Too late for early shift. Good luck, bozo. See ya. Bye. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna end stream anyway. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here and you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing and leave a like if you liked it, and leave a comment if you're on the VOD. I will be here on Tuesday for the QSL. I did my homework, so we don't have to waste time putting rare candies into every game. Hooray! That'll be Tuesday. Saturdays, 2 p.m. Eastern, will be the Egg Lock Cage Lock, and we will officially be playing the game next Saturday. I will stream the Monolocke again at some point in this upcoming week. I just don't know when yet. Probably Friday or Saturday. We'll see. Yeah, so QSL, Monolocke, and the Egg Lock Cage Lock. That's gonna be our rhythm for the next few weeks. So yeah. I'll see you Tuesday. Cool. Bye-bye.